Hello everyone, this is Reigns, Game of Thrones, and I am Disturbing Puppets. So I just started playing around with this a little tiny bit. I've only unlocked a few characters, kind of hoping that this might be sort of a replacement for the 8th season of the show, maybe get a little bit better end result. In playing around with it, I'm not sure exactly the time frame for when this takes place. It kind of seems like it's sort of unclear about that. Building the wall. So the last thing I did was did some stuff as Queen Daenerys, and we ended up being thrown into a large cauldron of wildfire. You swallow flames with your final screams. 14 moons in power. So it seems like once you max out one of these or lose all of this, you're dead for whatever reason. We held things off with the dragon for a while with Queen Daenerys, but that was all she wrote. So we were thrown into a bathtub full of wildfire. Not exactly a great way to go. So this is kind of what I've gotten for my best successes so far. I've just kind of played around a little bit. Lord Snow is an enigma, half wolf, half dragon. Could he be the key to it all? Crackling fire sculpts the shape of Jon on the Iron Throne. His hand rests on the pommel of Longclaw. I'm not sure how the scoring for this works. It seems like, I'm not sure if it's just one person is the Reign and it's just comparing all of them, or you get a set of them to try to make the best. It seems like whichever one you have the best with is what's being ranked. So it's one Reign. Long may he reign. So let's try Jon. So it seems like this definitely happens before the war against the White Walkers, but it's not exactly clear where exactly. In the last one, it did seem obvious that Daenerys and Jon were aware of each other's relationship, as far as familial relationship. Alright, so we have... My lord, a raven from your sister, Lady Sansa at Winterfell. She urgently requests you to visit there. Then I ride north. You start your journey to Winterfell, followed by your army and most of the court. Abandoning the kingdom, abandoning the capital. The King's Road is long and full of dangers, Your Majesty. While we travel, I would advise you to stay close to your carriage. Okay. As you leave the castle with your army, thousands of people make towards your horse. They do not utter a word. Carry on in silence. Follow me! A slow but constant flow of people joins your caravan to fight the army of the dead. At every step of this journey, more follow. The marshes are rotting the feet off your men. Scouts report that we'll reach Moat Cailin tomorrow. Let's get through the marsh as fast as possible. We lost many supply wagons in yesterday's snowstorm. Let's look for them. We're running out of food. We didn't expect to be accompanied by so many people. Let's go back, move on. We've passed Winterfell. A few companies from the north have joined us. Do you accept them? Of course. Like Jon frickin' Snow. Finally, Winterfell is in sight. How should we announce our arrival? Send someone, sound the horn. As you approach Winterfell, the more you see the signs of winter and war. Northmen and wildlings stand silent as you travel through, hungry and beaten. The voices are so crazy, and some of them sound exactly like Star Wars characters. Jon, I'm so pleased you answered my summons. Sorry, I suppose I'd better call you king now. You'd better. Hug her. Let's just hug her. Bran is unwell. It's better to leave him alone. Will you stay long? Fortnight. Seems reasonable. How do you feel, Your Grace? I've started a fire in your room if you wish to retire. This castle is so cold. Thank you. Samuel! That's pretty funny. It actually does look like Samuel. Jon, I came as soon as I heard. You're the king now. Wish I wasn't. Yeah, he's always complaining. I wish I wasn't. He darkens. I heard the news from the north. So many dead. We will defend ourselves. We will fight. We will fight! If anyone can do it, it's you, Jon. How can I be of service? Just stay around, be my hand. Yeah, Sam would make a good hand. Drogon lands on the tower of the hand in a whirlwind of dust and fire. He looks at you, snarling angrily. Daenerys? Drogon! Is it true what I've heard, that you want to marry me? I promised myself I'd never again belong to any man. So at this point it seems like she doesn't know. The other storyline I just did, she did know, so this is kind of weird. Is it true what I've heard, that you want to marry me? I promised myself I'd never again belong to any man. Because I love you. To unite the world. I'm assuming he doesn't know at this point, so yeah, because I love you. She gives a rare, pure smile. Then I will accept, but only after we win our final war against the dead. Creepy incest. Please, whatever happens, do not let him know I'm here. What? Who? Apologies, your magnanimity. Did you see Lord Varys by any chance? Magnanimity? Magnanimity? Eddard Bywater leaves the room. Lord Varys slowly emerges from behind a pillar. Thank you. That cook chases me everywhere. He wants to be a spy. I have enough spies. Good for him. But good for him. One of your duties as king is to serve justice. We happen to have a difficult case. Do I look that bored? Tell me more. Tell me more. So this is a small folk, kind of peasants, I guess. Drunken gold cloaks run roughshod all over Flea Bottom, destroying what little we have. Leave the capital. I will arrest them. Leave the capital, meaning telling him to leave the capital? Yeah, we could arrest him. A group of enraged lords is fomenting a coup. Quick, you need to escape. They are here. What? That was quick. Tied to a pole and hooded, abhorrent acts are committed upon your person before the mercy of death is granted to you. Well, that wasn't very successful. The king is dead. Only 8 moons in power. Kind of pathetic. I implore you, Lord of Light, lead me out of the darkness in which I have lingered since Stannis' demise. Guess we could give Sansa another try. She didn't do very well when I played her before. Long may she reign. We have urgent items to discuss during the small council if you wish to join us. Yes. What about whispers? Of course. Although we should talk in a more confidential setting. Will you follow me? Sure. Lord Varys leads you to a small room where a few of his little birds are waiting for you. Bribes, secrets, tavern. What about secrets? A felon of secret can undo even a high septon. Let me use what I know against him. Sure. Master of coin. 1,000 pardons, my queen, but you must live within your means. We will save money by removing you. We will try. The most beautiful cape I've ever seen arrive this morning. A gift for you. Would you like to try it on? I don't trust gifts from strangers. I guess we'll try it on. Maria Sand from House Martell. We Dornish people are nothing if not honest. We would never use stealth or trickery to undermine you. I have no doubt. The High Septon. Devoted souls have told me about a certain tavern, a pit of despair hidden in the twisted guts of Flea Bottom. Yes? The faithful are flocking to us in droves. The people recognize the truth. Are you ready to make penance? I think Sansa's a follower of the old religion, so I don't think she would. Let's say no. Your illustrious splendor, it's time to choose the wine for tomorrow's banquet. Only well, I... Gulp. What's the problem? Well, we've heard crying sounds coming from the cellar, but when we search the source, there seems to be no one. Crying? Yes, it's quite unnerving. It sounds like a small child. Okay. Queen's Guard. We need swords and shields for the knights, pikes and spears for infantry, as well as repairs and maintenance. Summon the blacksmith. I'm a blacksmith, not a magician. If you want that on time, you need the whole street of steel to work for you. Whatever it takes. The bandit camp is terrorizing travelers on the Gold Road before Deep Den. They're mocking the crown. Yeah, send the army. Whispering. Your Highness, I'd like to talk to you. Not here. Step this way if you please. Follow. Lord Varys leads you to a small room where a few of his little birds are waiting for you. Bribes, secrets, or tavern? Let's see what a tavern is. Wear this disguise, and I will take you out among the people in secret so you might meet them. Okay. Concealed under dirty rags, smelling of dead things, you exit the Red Keep by forgotten postern gate. Ignored by all, you enter a dark tavern near the city walls. This seems awfully dangerous. Welcome to my humble establishment. Princess, what'll it be? Ale, pie, or both? Both. Oi, what are you looking at, you dirty toe rag? You want me to punch you? No? So that was Lord Karen. And then I fell on my knees. The bastard was about to skewer me like a suckling piglet, only forgot about this. Carry on listening, or stop listening. The sellsword tosses an elaborate arak into the table. It's the distinctive blade wielded by Dothraki screamers. Next thing he knew, his innards were hanging out of his belly like lies from a Lannister's mouth. Hey you, come here. You want to hire me and my men? You don't look like you've got the coin for that, my pretty lass. Looks aren't everything. These lords and ladies, and the one who we got on the throne for now. Same shite, different dog. Keep listening. I feel for you, my brother. She doesn't give a damn about you or me. I've heard she's laying with all sorts of dead animals, even sheep. I don't think I want to yell, that's a lie. Just remember Black Bar, we don't necessarily want to trust. Well, we could confront him. It might be dangerous. Your sublimity asked for another drink? Really? You don't think it's time to head back to your room? Yeah, you're right. Let's go back. Return to the castle in the dead of night. An emissary of the Iron Bank is here. The city watch is now at his command. They know who's paying them. What? What? 40 swords are plunged into your body by the gold cloak surrounding you. Really? Okay. Sense of the patron. Well, that was awfully sudden. Queen is dead. I made 9 moons, I guess. That's better than the last time I played as her. Believe it or not, it's better than the last time I played as her. I miss Stannis. He had a true heart and blood of power, but he was not Azor High Reborn. I have to find a new path. So I did the best, I think, with Tyrion out of all of them. Let's try Jon again. Long may he reign. So we have a Winter Tavern Brawl. Meet the pirate. Attend Cersei's trial. So your reign begins at a time of great darkness for the realm. We pray you will show restraint and fairness in your rule. Certainly. Did you know that Nalia Blackbar, one of your servants, is a fanatic of the Red God? She burns things in her room. Well, Jon believes in the old gods, so I don't think he cares that much. Just leave her alone. The crown suits you. Where have you been? It is yours if you want it. It was your destiny. I have an empire to build in Essos, an empire of free cities allied with the Dothraki, which always kind of made more sense to me that she would actually have a separate kingdom where the old Slaver's Coast stuff was, just kind of taking over that whole area. It seemed like she was much happier there anyway. I need you. Then go. Without any more words spoken between you, Daenerys leaves King's Landing that night. It's House Martell, Maria Sand. Will you be my lover tonight? I'm utterly bored of your brothels. No, sorry. Sir Barros Blunt and Sir Osmond Kettleback have been found skewered outside a brothel. Huh. Let's reinforce the patrols. The mother looks at you with sorrow, and the father is about to pass your sentence. Repent before it's too late. I think Jon believes in the old god, so it doesn't make sense to say about a no god, but I guess I'll repent. Samuel! My wife and young son are with me. I meant to say my wife? My wife and young son are with me. I ask you to make provision for them and guarantee their safety. Absolutely. Sir Ilan Payne has been assassinated. There must be a traitor among Cersei Lannister's cronies. Let's investigate. All signs and whisper tell me there are 4 suspects who could have slain Ilan Payne. So we have the guard, the soldier, the lord, the septon. I'm innocent. I was on my way to garrison. You cannot stick that on my arse. I fought for you in too many wars. There's no hints about like who actually did it. Muttering hesitantly. How's Charon? I don't know Charon. Choppy. You make an example of the nobleman, yet you cannot escape serious doubts over your decision. Thanks to some clever juggling, I've come up with a cultural fund to entertain the people. How shall we spend it? Better spent on weapons. Attorney. Sure. We don't have quite enough, I'm afraid. Perhaps we should borrow a small amount just to tide us over this difficult period. Sure. Ravens were sent out across the land, calling knights to compete in the grandest tournament ever seen. Alas, I forgot. We must offer prize money as well. Without rewards, our investment thus far is wasted. You are incompetent! Yeah, you definitely should have seen that coming. Yeah, that was kind of incompetent. You played Dorn for a fool for too long. You are no king of mine. Wait. A group of enraged lords is fomenting a coup. Quick, you need to escape. They are here. What? Well, that didn't go very well. Tied to a pole and hooded, abhorrent acts are committed upon your person before the mercy of death is granted to you. I try to do the right thing, but it seems like things don't really go the way I expect in this. Let me interpret your message once more. Let's give Sansa one more shot. Long may she reign. The morale of the men is weak. They are afraid. I do not trust their steadfastness in battle. I do like that there's different stuff that comes up. Me neither. As the Grand Maester, I can lead the work of all the Maesters of the realm. What should they work on? Not interested. Let's see. Engineer, gather, study, right? Engineer new weapons. Oh. Gather money for the treasury. I should be able to go back. I don't know why it just eliminates that. I'll explore whether the whites have souls or not. Sure, whatever. We should be done with the leftover food from the keep. Feed the dogs, feed the poor. Feed the poor. The Unsullied are godless killers. They need spiritual guidance. Allow me to provide it. Would the Unsullied even be in the capital? You could try, I guess. That's fine. May the Seven look upon your rule with benevolence and grace. Yes or no? We could all benefit from your calm reflection in the Godswood right now, whatever your beliefs. Sure. Gossip travels freely in the kitchens. Shall I report any interesting snippets to you, Your Highness? Sure. Your ostentatious worship of the old gods risks upsetting the High Septon. His support is already tenuous. See, I don't understand this. I will take the risk or no. His support is tenuous. So what am I saying no to exactly here? Is kind of what's unclear. What will you have today, your magnitude? A joint of hot roasted meat or a pure sweetgrass stew? I'll have the stew. The Seps of the kingdom are being attacked by hordes of miscreants. Please send your men. Sure. May I speak freely? Of course. Your position here is precarious indeed. It would be best if you returned to the north. No, if I'm queen, I have to stay. We should organize festivities to celebrate, I don't know, some dead hero? Joffrey the Ill-Born, Ned the Honorable. But Ned the Honorable. The jousting lists are open. Would you like a refreshment while the men are eviscerating each other? Sure. What if you can get me killed in the crowd here? Sir Rodri, which of the jousting knights will receive your blessing, my lady, Sir Grayson the Fair, or Sir Hawthorne the Pious? I'll go Hawthorne. The champion of the joust is Sir Grayson. House Blunt will serve a gift of pigeon pies to all the noble families attending. Sure, wonderful. And now let us have a song. Which song will your grace bid us play? A mournful tune or a cheerful tune? Yeah, cheerful. The bards play The Bear and the Fair, Maiden Fair. The journey brought new faces to the city and new whispers. It seems your information network has expanded, your grace. Excellent. Monty Burns. Apparently I'm Queen Monty Burns. Lord Gior of House Charon. I'm so tired of all these battles and dramas. Have we forgotten the perks of being rich and powerful? Never. Soon. Small council is about to begin. Anything you wish to add to our agenda? Yeah. Projects. We should talk about our projects for the capital. Not for the capital, necessarily. How about diplomacy? Certainly, we could review our strategic plans, if you would allow me. Please? Which of our enemies would you like to talk to? Lannister or Greyjoy? I do have a Meet the Pirate here, so let's go with Greyjoy. I don't care for your diplomacy. I'll pay the iron price and take what is mine. You need my food, you need my gold. You need my food. Ironic and bitter, my needs are larger than the summer sea. I doubt you will ever meet them. Try me, or you're a peculiar Iron Man. Try me. Alright, so here's my offer. Give me an office in your court and the Iron Fleet is yours. Grand Maester? Yeah, how about Grand Maester? Laughing excited. Ha 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 ha! I know more creative ways to use metal chains. Surprise me. Show me you understand me. He's gone. What should we do about it? Offer him an office. An office! Surely you're not suggesting... Master of Coins, Master of Whisperers. I gave him Master of Coins before and it went badly, so let's try Master of Whisperers. Blank stare from Lord Varys. You're still really the Master of Whisperers. He's just temporary. Indeed. May I take your linens to the laundry? Please. Wise choice. I will gladly serve you as Master of Whisperers. I have friends in every port and every castle. No secrets. Your Grace, where is your crown? Someone stole it, or I've lost it? Either one of these is quite bad, and seems like admitting weakness. I've lost it. I swear I put it back in the chest and locked it. I keep the key on me always. I must forge another. If not you, then who else? I don't know. Please believe me. I implore you. I believe you. These awful little pamphlets have been circulating recently, spreading dissent and aiming to undermine your reign. Execute the writer. Let me see. Another small council starts now. Do you wish to attend? Sure. Let's talk to our new Master Whisperers. Of course, although we should talk in a more confidential setting. Will you follow me? Sure. Lord Ashtar leads you to a small room where a few of his little birds are waiting for you. Bribes, secrets, tavern. What bribes this time? The major houses are all feeling insecure. With some judicious bribes, we could ensure their loyalty promptly. Sure. A little bird told me that Nalia Blackbar hasn't told you everything she knows about the crown. Bring her. Please, I could never. I have a lover who could have taken the key, but I would never. Who is it? Nalia Blackbar provides the name of her lover. It's Lord Gior. What did you do to her? Lord Astor never answered, and you never saw Nalia Blackbar again. Well, that's unfortunate. Your Grace, what is this? What are you accusing me of? You killed Nalia. You stole my crown. I'm sure Greyjoy killed Nalia. You stole my crown. Who told you these lies? Nalia Blackbar is nothing to me. I am innocent. Yeah, take the black. He sentenced to join the Night's Watch. Shortly after he left Court for the Wall, he was killed in a tavern brawl. Dorne has declared war. Their allies are the pirates of the Stepstones, who once attacked them. Defend the East or send the army? Let's just defend the East. A shipment of instruments is due to arrive from the Maester of the Citadel. Please order that no one opens the boxes. Huh, that's suspicious. Okay. We have found your crown, Your Grace, in the cell of the laundress. Really? She is dead from poison. Here, this note she left explains much. Read it to me. She is dead from poison. Forgive me, I could not bear to see someone else with my true love. I stole the crown to frame your handmaid. Aw, that's unfortunate. We must send apologies and compensation to her lover's family. Sure. I've seen Snow for the first time in my life. Wait, didn't it say she disappeared and we never saw her again? And here she is again. Summer Child. I despair to see how poorly you value the advice provided by the Iron Bank. It will cost you more than you can afford. I'm listening. White Harbor has been swept away by the army of the dead. No wall can stop them. Well, that's not great. Mine will? You feel a hand as cold as death against your heart, and then the beating stops. What? You will still be here in 1,000 years, a wretched wight with a crown, drooling on a rusty throne. Sansa the Romance. Queen is dead. Huh, so it's kind of interesting, different things that can pop up during your reign. We actually lasted longer than anyone else. 27 moons. Not bad. So that's kind of just a little bit of reigns. It seems like it's just sort of countering and counting up the total time I'm spending with each one. I think I probably need to hit certain conditions to unlock other people, so kind of keep working at that. Kind of interesting. I'm glad that's not always the same stuff. Some of the same things have come up, but a lot of other various things have. So it's somewhat interesting. Just sort of the timeline and setting for exactly when this is taking place is a little bit confusing. Like, does Jon know he and Daenerys are related at this point? What's going on with the White Walkers? All that kind of stuff. It's a little bit unclear depending on when exactly this is taking place. But yeah, pretty good so far. I'll keep playing around with this. I might do some other little videos or streams of this if people are interested. But yeah, I just wanted to try it out. Unfortunately, all of my rulers end up being murdered by... Typically, the lords are not happy with the way I'm ruling things, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you another time. Have a good one.